Very soon, a new Rust update is coming out, and it's pretty clear that the developers are putting a lot of work into it. And the first thing I want to talk about is the new console design in Rust. It definitely looks more modern and fresh, but honestly, I don't really like it. In my opinion, the old one was more udobnya, more convenient. But to be fair, this new version does have some good features. For example, now you can add items to favorites, and overall it feels more functional. So the changes are kind of mixed, but still interesting. But if you thought the new console was the only thing being added to Rust, then you're wrong. Because they're also bringing in a water wheel, and that already sounds really cool. Here's how it works. You place the water wheel in water, preferably where the current is strong, and it starts spinning. Yes, the water itself powers it, but from what I've seen, the current alone does it pretty slowly. However, there's another much more interesting way to use it. If your friend gets on it and just runs in place AFK for like 30 minutes, your batteries can charge really fast. And I'm not even joking, I managed to charge more than 100 power in just 1 minute. That's actually a lot. Basically, it's the perfect solution when you need to go eat, go to the bathroom, or just step away for a bit. You turn on auto run and it pretty much does the job for you. But the developers didn't stop there. Rust is finally getting hatch openings for peek down shooting. There's going to be both a square hatch and a triangle one. The cool thing about them is that you can shoot through them. But there is one downside: they only have 250 GP. Maybe the developers will change that, maybe they won't. Nobody really knows yet, but I think they'll probably rebalance it. They're also researched through Tier 3, which is another important detail. And there's one more really nice change: the blueprint research system. Before, you had to learn every single item separately in the tech tree, which took extra time and resources. But now, from what I understand, you can just hover over the item you want, press one button, and instantly research everything up to that item. So all that annoying step-by-step studying becomes much easier, and honestly, I think that's a really great change. Also, they changed the chainsaw, guys. Before, you had to aim at the weak spot marker every time, but now you don't have to do that anymore. When you hit a tree with the chainsaw, it automatically counts as if you're hitting the weak spots. So now you can just keep farming wood without constantly trying to aim at the crosses. Hopefully that makes sense, but if you thought that was everything, then no. In Rust settings, under controls where the keybinds are, you can now bind a command like that directly in the game. It's called item mod radial. And finally, you don't need any extra binds anymore. For example, if you have a laser in night vision, sometimes you want to turn the laser off so it doesn't give away your position while you're using night vision at night. And here's the cool part: now you can just hold a button and instantly turn off either your night vision or your laser. The same thing also works with a flashlight. Also, Rust is getting a new DLC pack. It's going to include a bunny outfit, plus wallpapers and flooring. So yeah, that's another DLC coming to Rust very soon. I also forgot to mention that they changed the animations for the high tier hatchet and the cleaver, and they also updated the skin models. There are more patterns and extra details on them now. Honestly, it looks kinda weird to me. I'm not really a big fan of it. And yeah, this also affects skins, because there are going to be new skins for turrets as well. And one more quick thing I want to mention: you'll be able to put a Molotov, ET grenades, and other throwables into the tin can trap. And that's actually pretty cool, because now the trap finally has some real use and feels a lot more meaningful. And finally, one last thing, they also updated the roadmap for what they want to release in 2026. There are now some additional goals listed, like adding robots, new traps, farming 2.5, and even dogs. So yeah, they clearly want to add a lot of stuff. But don't forget, these are extra goals, not the main ones. So that's it from me. Thanks for watching, and I'll keep looking out for more new Rust updates for you.